From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
Your weekend weather update is made possible by Caltrans District 2.
Hey folks, good morning. We finally made it to Memorial Day weekend, and I'll be honest with you, I just about think Mother Nature is cooperating for our plans here through today. Widespread mid to upper 70s across the area from the valley to Siskiyou to Modoc to the eastern mountains in Plumas County. Very consistent temperature trend out there. Winds still a little gusty sometimes, but we're actually trending down with that. And also, of course, as you can clearly see, right, compared to the last several days, trending down with those temperatures as well. So we're definitely starting to feel that cool down with highs across the area hovering very consistently. Like I said, along the coast we'll be in the upper 50s near 60, but head a little further inland through the valley through Plumas County, Siskiyou and Modoc, and points north and east. And you got those widespread 70s across the area, right? We're not seeing those 90s anymore. We got some pretty clear skies, maybe some upper level clouds up in the upper elevations. But besides that, really not that big of a deal. Really nice way to start our Memorial Day weekend, right? And I think we hold this trend too. And why is that? What are we doing here? What's the forecast like here in the extended term? Are we going to get some cooler air with another system that might bring rain? No, not necessarily. Let me show you why. We got one of these inside sliders coming in south and east, and these things come in through the Great Basin, and that's what's providing that kind of gusty wind through today. But even that, to be honest with you, is going to let up. Let me show you what I'm talking about. These things usually have some cooler air associated with them, but as we head through the work week, we'll be warming back up. Now, notice this. We're kind of getting this wedge of warm air coming back in, so I think this cooling trend not necessarily going to last for posterity. I think it's only towards the middle and end portions of the next work week that this next system starts to creep in, starts to keep us a little more moderated once again with the temperatures. So for your Memorial Day, we're going to have some warmer temperatures creeping back in here, and then past that into next week and next weekend especially, we'll probably get some more warm air back in here as that ridge builds back to the east. So let's take a look at what that looks like on the futurecast, and you can kind of see on the 7-day outlook what I'm talking about here, that trend upwards in terms of temperatures towards the end of the week especially. See what I was just talking about there? Yeah. Now notice here, of course, we have that change today and into tomorrow where temperatures are relatively cooler, but tomorrow really begins that back trend towards warmth. So we have a nice week to look forward to. And by the way, friends don't let friends get sunburned. Be sure to wear that sunscreen out there over the next several days because it's going to be toasty out there. UV indexes are going to be high. Of course, along the coast, you even see that trend a little bit back up in the lower to mid 60s. Head a little further inland, though, and out towards Weaverville and Trinity County, for example. You get those 80s taken back over, maybe even near 90 by the end of the week. So consistent warmth is going to take back over, and I think the next day or so, that's that cool down, right? That's whenever we're going to have those cooler temperatures. But like I said, for Memorial Day itself, that's really kind of a sign of the times. We'll be in the 80s there, and then, of course, through the rest of the week, and especially in the valley, we're going to be talking those 90s possible as well. But, of course, as we head towards Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that's probably going to be our maximum temperatures. But we have ways to go before we get that warm. Of course, like I said, today, expect 70s across the area, and have a great rest of your Memorial Day weekend.